Real Sociedad welcomed Cadiz to the Anoeta, and it was a pretty good match. Let's look at how Real Sociedad set up in possession. They were basically 4-3-3, and you know, this is Zubimendi and all that, and one of the things was that, you know, they did set up in a 4-3-3, but most of the time during possession at the start of the game, they were mostly in a 3-2. You know, something like this. They were in a 3-2-5. Javi Galan, you know, going up and down most of the time. But then, and this was because Cadiz was pressing them high. After about 15 to 20 minutes, once Cadiz, you know, they settled into their normal mid-block, Sociedad, you know, they got space and they settled more into position like a traditional, you know, something like that. So it's basically this, and one of these guys was up here, one of their midfielders. That's where they made all the passes. The build-up came from this side, but some of them did come from this side as well, where this, you know, guy linking up with Taki Kubo over here. So what did Cadiz, how did they set up? Well, initially they were in a man-to-man press, but eventually they did settle into their compact 4-4-2 mid-block, and their main focus was on you know, not letting these Real Sociedad forwards that were in between the pockets get the ball. And so whenever any Real Sociedad player, you know, they had the ball, for example, if this guy had the ball, this guy would come and press him over here, and once he would come and press him over here and this guy was free, all these four guys, they would focus, you know, on either going here and covering this guy or putting them in a cage, somewhat like that. Cadiz, what they did was, when they build up, their main focus, because Real Sociedad is a high pressing team, whenever Ledesma, you got the ball, main focus was to go long, you know. And once they went long, what these Cadiz guys did was, you know, they tried to win the second ball back by closing down the spaces. And so their first chance came from over here when you know, he passed the ball back, got some space, and then all of a sudden went in a long situation targeting this area over here. And then from here it was a 1v1 situation where he built and he came inside, and you know, then there was a missed ball, and eventually they did end up getting a shot. If you look at Real Sociedad, they did most of their build-up from Javi Galan's side, but there were some build-ups from this side as well. Bryce Mendes, he got a couple of shots because of link-up play from here, or, you know, from here. Once Kubo got the ball, he used to dribble in, and then, you know, he used to try to link up with somebody here, because obviously Cadiz was very compact, and it was very difficult, you know, to get those shots. How did Real Sociedad's first goal happen? Well, it started from here, a set-piece corner, and it was a low, short pass. And over here, Real Sociedad, you know, they got the ball. It was a flick back, and the goalkeeper, you know, he charged forward, and so this guy basically had an open goal over here, and you know, Merino got his goal. Real Sociedad's second goal, a great piece of link-up play. So they were, now playing on this side, attacking towards the right. And what actually happened was that there was this amazing piece of link-up play over here that the progression went somewhere like this, and a pass. As soon as this guy passed, he ran into space here, and once he passed, he overlapped, and this guy passed back to him, and then eventually there was movement inside, and once over here there was a cross, a square ball, and eventually they did end up getting this amazing goal. And one of the things with Cadiz was that initially last year they used to be basically a low block team, or somewhere like a mid block 4-4-2. The new coach they got joined since January, the Argentine, and he's been trying to make them play a little higher up the pitch, but the thing is that they did beat Atletico Madrid, and since January they've drawn about 4 games, lost 3, but the Atletico win is a good thing for them. But one of their problems is that they're still in relegation zone, sitting 18th, so they got to get out of this. They're playing much better football, but it's those chance creation opportunities that they're missing out on. So let's see what happens.